Hey everybody, welcome to the third week in July and the day before VBS. Yay! So I just want you guys to know that the Sunday after VBS is a family service Sunday. So we won't be serving upstairs in elementary the week of the 28th. But if you can help Miss Lauren downstairs, we'd love to have you because pre-K still is going. All right, let's go over our lesson for today. We're going to play Would You Rather, and we're going to use birthday hats because we're kind of in that party theme, right, where we're still celebrating and having joy. So you can put these on either side of your room. You can play together with both grades in your room if you want, or just separately. And you're going to ask them Would You Rather questions, and then they're going to run to A or B based on your options. And you can make them do funny things, jumping jacks to A, sloth walk to B, whatever you want, just to kind of make it fun. But there's about 8 would you rather questions. You can let the kids also come up with their own questions. Feel free to play this a while. Pastor Sean is back, so I think services might go a little bit longer than they have been. All right, next what you're going to do is we're going to look up in the Bible our memory verse, Philippians 4:4, the monthly memory verse. Later we're going to do a different memory verse. But basically the kids are going to make invitations to invite other people to have joy with them. So they're supposed to copy the Bible verse onto an invitation card. And then there's also all sorts of things to decorate their cards with. Have them draw, write things, write a message. They can do as many invitations as they want and then hand them out to friends and family, people in their neighborhood. But the whole idea is that they're inviting other people to have joy. Then we're going to watch the Bible story today, and we're going to be focusing on Paul's letter to the Romans 12:2, and we're going to look that up in the Bible, and Romans 12:10, and we're really going to be talking about having empathy for others, that we rejoice with people when they rejoice, we mourn with people when they mourn. And so we're going to do a little object talk. We're going to fill these. This has food coloring in it. There's enough of these that each of the small groups can do it, but if you want to do it as 2 groups, you can, like 4th and 5th grade. That's totally fine. But you're going to fill this up about to 2/3 with water. Okay, and then we've got an item, little jewel here. Make sure you put it down this way. It's got a little pocket, so if you put it down this way, it might float. But if the little pocket fills, it'll sink. But there's a little object that you're going to put in there with your water, and then you can put a couple drops of food coloring just for fun. And then you're going to put a layer of oil on the top and show the kids how the oil and water separates. And then you guys can take turns shaking it. And there's a bunch of discussion questions here, but we're kind of getting down to the idea of how we have to rise above things, how we have to find joy, and that even when things are all messed up, if we pray, if we wait on the Lord, that He will make our paths straight. And so that's kind of the idea there, but to also be in it with people. Anyways, but there's some good discussion in there, so make sure you just spend time, read the Bible scriptures out loud. The object talk is one of the parts, but we want the kids to start thinking through what they find in those verses, okay? All right, then we have a stand in my shoes, and we're going to break the kids up into pairs or groups of 3, depending on how many kiddos you have. And what they're going to do is they're going to start interviewing their friend. And they're going to write down the answers that their friend has. And obviously for our 2nd graders, they may not write real well, so they can draw or whatever. But the whole idea is that they're finding out who their friend is and getting to know them, because knowing people is a really big part of being able to have empathy. That's why a lot of people are mean on the internet and stuff, because it's just words on a page. It's not an actual person. And so we really need to teach these kids how to empathize with others, how to get to know others, how to see them as a person, so that they can love each other with God's love. Okay? There's also some discussion questions there, and you can work with that. Then we're going to finish with, again, more discussion questions, and we're going to give the kids time to pray for the person or people that they got to know. So when they encourage them to really pray about the stuff that's on the paper that they found out, Lord, I hope that you encourage my friend in his desire to do art because he loves art so much. God, would you make him creative? So we want to model those kinds of things for our kids. So you can help them pray. You could sit with each group for a little bit, like, okay, I'm going to go sit with these guys now and help them pray, and then go to a couple of other kids and help them pray. And then they could go back to making more invitations to joy, or writing. Maybe they think of somebody when they're thinking about empathy and they want to do a card for them. All right, that's all we've got. Thank you guys so much. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.